doing quite well. And I thought you might want to have a sit down video of just in terms of talk through how it's been, how it's happened, how I'm doing currently today. So let's get into it. So basically my weight loss, I've been trying to lose weight probably since I was like 13. Yeah, not good. I haven't had a great relationship with food and just my body for a very long time. Some crazy stories I can tell you, literally going to high school, eating only some Mentos mints, like I think it's got 10 inside, eating that all day, and maybe drinking water or some Coke. And then just having like one meal at home, just doing things like crazy things, because obviously at the time you thought having the fad diet was what it was meant to be, you know, having the one apple a day. And then I think by the time I was around 16, 17, I started working out. I got a gym membership. My sister, my big sister, paying for me. I was like, please, I want to go to the gym, I want to lose weight. Me and my twin sister did that. Didn't know what we were doing. We literally went in every single day, just walked on the treadmill for like 30 minutes or something. Never did the weights. And then one of the PT guys that was in the gym was like, oh, I see you coming here all the time, like would you like to do a PT, or would you like me to show you things? And he'd be like, I don't think we ended up paying, but he was just would help us. He'd be like, oh, you go on an incline, instead of just walking on like a flat ground, go on an incline, start building up your stamina, start getting resistance in. He started showing us how to use kettlebells and just all the stuff. And just, yeah, that's how our kind of weights, resistance training started. And then after that, we went for it. College started and we would do 2 hours of swimming on a Tuesday, and then Thursdays we'd have 2 hours of rock climbing, and then I would go to our friend's house on a Saturday to do taekwondo or kickboxing, because she was qualified taekwondo. I don't know what belt, if they do belts. She was how much I know, but she was really good. She was very fit, and we used to do that on a weekend. Saturday, literally would wake up early in the morning to get the bus. I think 2 buses to her house. We would stay there the whole day. We would obviously say hi, you know, would chat and everything, and then we would do the workout. We'd do 2 hours worth of working out. Yes, you girl, we're crazy. We were crazy. And then we would, sorry that my eyes are just so looking tired, guys, but I've got a cold, and you know when you just, your eyes are so watery. That doesn't help either. Please don't help. I just did a video prior to this that was a bit emotional, so check that out. But yeah, I'm just not well at the moment, so excuse the voice, excuse everything, excuse the coughing and the nasaliness, but I digress. And we'll do that for like 2 hours, and then we started doing like park runs, because there was a park near her house and they did like park runs in certain times of the month. I'm gonna lie, I did that one maybe twice, because that was, and then that was the first time me kind of running and not really realizing like, wow, okay, running is a different ball game here. And yeah, that was hard. And it was like a 5k, the first time I'd done a 5k. And you know, when you're young, you underestimate, you think, I'm fine, I'm gonna be good, like, oh, this is a piece of cake. It was not a piece of cake. You all struggled in these running streets. But yeah, no, that was good. Like, I feel like once at that age, I just got such a hold of fitness in a different way, because I was just, before that, we used to do home workouts, like whatever we could do, you know, when you're young, inexperienced, we just go on YouTube, do dance workouts. Mr. Motivator was there. Was it the boxing one, Taibo? Oh my god. We started doing Insanity with my friend, another friend, this one now, on Fridays. So after college on a Friday, finish college, go straight to her house, get the CD in, do that for 2 hours, if that was a 2-hour CD. Crazy, right? Crazy. How the time I was dying, and every single time, like, I'm not getting better. Now I look back, I was like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? You're literally probably doing like 8 hours of working out in a week at times, like 2 hours swimming, 2 hours rock climbing, 2 hours with Taibo, yeah, not Taibo, sorry, Insanity. So 6 hours. I don't say I don't think we'll do. On some days, I don't know if we ever did like go to my other friends on the Saturday to do the Thai boxing, because that would have been like a, but I do believe there was some days where we'd be like, we haven't been great this week, so we need to, do that extra day. So 8 hours on an average, so 6 to 8 hours in a week. I was athletes, in the streets. 8 hours, okay? I wasn't playing. I was doing cardio. I was doing resistance. I was doing, building stamina, all these things. And then this time I got into college, into university was another ball game. I continued Thai boxing at uni, and I was 2 hours a week, and tried to usually go twice a week. So we did dwindle down, obviously, because it was university, but I did still start going to Thai boxing, which was part of our social in university, which was really good. I enjoyed that. And also we're still doing like home workouts. I was still going to the gym. To be fair, I think I was probably the fittest was I fit then? No, I'm not going to say I was the fittest then, because obviously when you're in uni, you start going out, eating more, etc. But I was still working out, and but definitely my peak was at college. And then after uni, to be fair, I got a job. I still got a PT as well at that time, and I was trying to train for the Three Peaks. I was walking like crazy. Three Peaks is basically like a walk where you go through the Yorkshire Peaks. There's three of them, and you basically do like a walk for the whole day, and it takes like, I don't know how many hours, like 10 hours to complete or something. They usually try and make you complete it within 10 hours, just because we had a guide, so there were like times going and it's getting late, you want it to get dark. I was like, okay. And I remember even doing that because my sister was the one that said, oh, my workplace is doing it, do you want to join? And so I ended up joining because of my sister, my twin sister. We did that. And even then, still then, guys, I'm telling you all these things, still then I thought I was fat, I thought I was unhealthy, I thought I was just, I just can't tell you enough that how my mindset was just so crazy. Like, for me to be doing so much working out, so much stuff, so much work. I literally didn't have a scale, we didn't grow up rich or anything like that. I didn't have a scale. So I remember seeing on like a show saying like, just your hand can be the weighing scale. Like, if it fits in your hand, it's good, like it's fine. So that's how I used to actually do our nutrition. So I'll just measure it out, like rice hand, protein hand. Obviously they said, healthy things like your protein, your veg, veg can double it up, which is fine. But I literally for years I didn't have a weighing scale, just used my eyesight. So if you are starting a weight loss journey, guys, like, you don't need the fancy things. You don't need that. I didn't have the apps at the time. I don't think I started the apps until maybe uni. I didn't use the apps. I just kind of literally, like I said, I guessed it. I just guessed stuff. I'd removed anything, I'd watch like weight loss shows, so they'd say remove drinks, like they're just useless, like apple juice, orange juice, they're just empty calories, so you drink water instead. I would have oats in the morning. Trying to think of the story I used to have. Lunchtime I'd have like couscous with the vegetables and maybe like chicken. Evening time, something similar. I would either have like some kidney beans with couscous again and some veggies, and most of the time I try to make it very much veggie based with a bit of protein. And then I remember at the time I used to have cheat meals, because it was a thing of like, be healthy for 6 days out of the week, and then, or 5 days out of the week, and have a cheat meal on Saturday. So every Saturday I would be so excited. We're like, what's our cheat meal today? Because we deserve it. And if I look back, it did work. Like, I was fit. Like, I was trying to find photos and put it on here for you guys, but I feel like we were fit. Like, I was healthy, I was toned, but because I wasn't stick thin, I thought, oh no, I'm still fat. So that's the thing I need you guys to understand, that it's not about looking at a certain body shape. It's about being healthy in your skin and being able to move, being able to just be free and be comfortable in your skin. That's the most important thing. So yeah, now I look back at it, I'm like, it's crazy, because I'm like, what the heck? I was fine. And then 22 years old, I finished uni, started academy, which was my college, Bible college. I was very fit then. I think I was a size 12 to 14. I do have a picture on here, I'll show you. I was busy moving around, so most of the time I was so busy in terms of just like my lifestyle, but I feel like because of my lifestyle being so busy, that it was able to help me like in terms of just burning calories constantly. So even if I don't think I really went to the gym like that when I was in Bible college, but because I was to and fro from different destinations, working 3 days a week, you know, traveling here and there, and you know, Bible college is very, you know, physical anyway, in terms of just like going to conferences, etc. So things like that held my lifestyle in terms of just allowing me to kind of be fit constantly. And I think it's, you know, once I got into a relationship, your girl got in a relationship after Bible college, and yeah, the rest is history. No, they say when you're happy, you eat, and I think that's how I just thought, I'm happy, you know, I'm eating, enjoying myself, and it creeps upon you. And I think I really didn't have the foundation of loving myself anyway in that season of just thinking that it was all about being thin, that, you know, it fell by the wayside. So if you are on a weight loss journey, it's so important to have a perspective of wanting to be healthy, thinking about health first rather than a physique that you want. We all have a physique that we desire, which is fine, you can have that, but don't make that the main focus. Like I said, that's an add-on. You know, I feel like even now I'm still working on my relationship with food. You know, fast forward now, I've ended up going to Manjaro because I was the heaviest I'd ever been last year. After my wedding, before my wedding, I was, you know, actively trying to count calories, you know, exercise, go to the gym, PT, while still having a stressful job. My hormones were just everywhere. And yeah, and then I just started going to Manjaro because I just felt like I was tired. My body, my mind was tired. I think my body was just like, I'm done. Like, we've been done doing this since, I don't know, whatever. So I just got tired, you know, and I felt like I was giving up at the time, but I was like, no, I just have to think about my health at this point, because heaviest I've ever been, hated walking, moving around was just a lot, just in general. And I just wasn't happy being a wife that was looking like this while my husband was still fit, still, you know, he barely has gained anything. If anything, I think since we've been together, he'll gain is like 7 pounds, and that's it. And he loses it like that because it's quite a manual job. But I was just like, yeah, I need something needs to change, something needs to give. And so yeah, I went on Manjaro, and best thing I did, lost 67 pounds within the space of like 6 months, I want to say. Yeah. I will be honest, I didn't go on maintenance dose because life was life in, and your girl been chomping. Okay, but at the same time, I'm actually okay with that, because I was like, I did get to a point where I just didn't like, I was getting too small, and a lot of people, my mom included, even in church, were like, you're okay now, stop. So I'm actually happy that I've gained a bit more, and I'm just going to tone what I've got right now, because I don't really want to lose any more. I just want to maintain what I've got and what I've lost. I haven't weighed myself because I'm kind of like, I don't want to be in my head be like, I'm going to gain 10 pounds or I gain 7 pounds. It's like, no, okay, it's not about the numbers, it's about the health. More than anything, I'm just more disappointed that I've been eating unhealthily. I wouldn't mind gaining the weight while eating healthily, but I've just been, you know, eating a bit unhealthily, been a bit in the emotion eating. So I will warn you, if you are doing Manjaro, that if do taper off, because if you don't, you end up just running back to emotional eating, because everything just rushes back, like the desire for food and just wanting food, and you're like, oh, let me just eat. So I'm navigating that at the moment, so I'll keep you along the journey. But yes, I am in a better place than before. Freely move, enjoying my fashion, enjoying just being myself, not feeling like I'm bogged down, not feeling like, you know, just not feeling like I'm tired, you know, anymore. I feel free just in my body. I want to do things. I want to try things again. I want to be a part of things. So I want to try and find like a sport again, do something different, because I enjoy the gym, but I think I'm one of those people, like, I like new things, trying new things constantly, you know. I was out here doing Thai boxing, taekwondo, any new sport, you know. So yeah, I just want to find something new in my adulthood, find the new me, and the Sita that's now in her, coming into her 30s, what she likes to do, and not living in the Sita that was 22, because we often stay in the year that we enjoyed the most. A lot of us will do. If 18 was your greatest year, your mindset almost stays in that set. So I just kind of don't want to ever stay, I want to continue staying in the season that was 22, because that was the year that, you know, I felt like I had everything under control, everything was great. I'm like, no, I'm living in the season that's in this decade of life, that's it's new experiences, new challenges, new growths, new developments, etc. So I hope this is encouraged someone today, just learning about my timeline of weight loss for myself, getting here from the age of 13 all the way down to here. I will say, obviously, growing up in an African household, you are told you chubby very easily. Okay, it's just, it is a cultural thing. It's nothing like bad, but it's bad for the child, but it's very much a cultural thing in terms of like, it's just like, yeah, my mom will be like, you've gained weight, oh, you've put on pounds. And obviously navigating that when you're a kid doesn't help. And I think maybe that's why my view of my weight was skewed for such a long time, because I thought my worth was in my weight. And I'd blame no one for that. It happened and it's fine. It built character and that's okay. I move on. There's no point holding onto victimhood mentality and thinking, because of you, this happened to me. Life happens to every one of us. But definitely can be also how your upbringing and what you grew up with. 2000s, growing in the 2000s, it was like the skinny twig was the in thing. It wasn't like BBLs and big butts and curvy was in at the time. So it's also at the time you're born, what's in fashion, what's the trend. So don't follow trends, guys. Just follow you, do you, enjoy yourself, enjoy your body, be healthy. That's the main thing. But yeah, sorry guys for a long one, but I thought I would sit down and just tell you my story of my journey through to my weight loss, finally kind of conquering weight loss to a certain extent. And hopefully not thinking about weight loss in any near future, just kind of maintaining where I'm at, eating healthy, being better, making better decisions for myself, and just being healthy and enjoying life. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do like, comment, and subscribe below. Let me know if you are on a weight loss journey. What tools are you using? Are you on Mounjaro? Are you just doing the exercise, eating healthy route, or anything else? Let me know. And if you have any questions, please do let me know, and I'll try to answer any that you've got. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.